It's here. The big Met news today, they have called up Craig Kimbrell. And DFA'd Lovelady. I would have DFA'd Garcia. But let's make sure, once again, that we are good to go on all the sides. All right, there we go. Bud is here as well. What is up, Bud? Raymond says, good afternoon, John and everybody. Let's go, Mets. Bud says, come on, Mets. We've got good pitching. Now get some runs to back them up. So let's look at the Met defense today here while we wait for some more people to hop in. It'll be Benj in left field, Luis Robert Jr. in center, Tyrone Taylor in right field. So no Brett Beatty in the lineup today. Bichette will play third, Lindor short, Semien second, Vientos first, Alvarez behind the dish with Kodai Senga on the mound. And we get to the Met lineup. Polanco is DHing today, so no Brett Beatty at all. Maria is here as well, saying hi, John and everyone. I got Dr. Delay playing right now. He's doing the Pirates-Cubs game, and I keep turning him down, and he just keeps getting louder and louder. The Mets wearing their City Connects, NYC across the chest. Gray jerseys with purple pinstripes. Some other games today in baseball. Our buddy District Nation did the Tigers-Marlins game. Tigers won 6-1, and the Phillies beat the Diamondbacks 4-3 today. Some other games going on right now. The Pirates are up 3-1 over the Cubs. The Twins up 7-2 over the Blue Jays, and the White Sox and Royals are in a rain delay. Once again, even though we are done doing Flyers coverage, we are keeping track because right now they would have the third spot in the wild card, or third spot in the division, I should say. And the team fighting with them for that spot is the Islanders, and the Islanders have already lost today. So the Flyers, if they can get a win tonight against Winnipeg, would have a 3-point lead. It would 4 points possible remaining. Roadrunner says today we win. Let's go Mets. Miss Gina is here. What's up, Miss Gina? Our buddy Fitzy will be live tonight. I believe he's doing the Red Sox game tonight at 7. So the lineup here, SNY still at commercial break. Butler will lead off once again for the Athletics. Kurtz will bat second. Langoliers third. Soderstrom fourth. I think it's the same last night as last night. Wilson fifth. McNeil sixth. Muncy seventh. Cortez eighth. And Clark will bat ninth. So the A's going with the exact same lineup as last night. Going up against Kodai Senga, who's 0-1 in his 2 starts this year with a 3.09 ERA. He's gone 11 and 2/3 innings, has not given up a home run. He's got 5 walks to 16 strikeouts, averaging 5 and 2/3 innings per start. Jacob's here as well. What's up, Jacob? Not sure what happened to SNY there. The volume is super low. They'll probably, looks like they're taking another commercial break here before the game starts. Come back over to the chat. Come on, SNY, get your crap together here. Yep, Mets go. SNY going to another commercial break here. So let's come back over and take a look here. Oh, that's the Met defense. We want the at-bat here. All right, make sure, just double check and make sure we are good to go. So once again, welcome in everybody. Mets once again, 17 straight innings without scoring. And it's a slow start. I mean, how much longer is Cohen and Stearns going to allow this nonsense? They changed the players from last year. They changed the coaches, all but the manager. I mean, how much further do you let Mendoza go before you realize he's the problem? Luminous is here. What's up, Luminous? He said, hi, guys. Thanks for streaming, John. You are welcome. Welcome in. Well, if the Mets wait that long, Jacob, they won't make the playoffs this year. They're going to be 15, 20 games under 500 if they wait till June. I mean, we have 2 years. We have 2 years of this. Now, they went on that run in his first year, made it to the National League Championship Series, but fell apart there. And then last year, they did not... started out hot last year, and then fell apart. Let's turn that over so we don't get any spoilers from the Mets. Make sure we are good to go. Is it coincidental that the New York offenses have been atrocious? These guys better wake up today. Hey, Ron. Ron's here as well. What's up, Ron? All right, Senga on the mound here. We are ready to go. Butler to lead it off. And fouls it off, 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count. And swung on a miss. Quickly ahead, 0-2. I'm good, Ron. How are you doing? Tony, welcome in, Tony. DO2. Did he go? They checked down at third. No swing. 1-2. And a broken bat. And that'll be a base hit in the left field. And Benj overruns it. The throw in the second is not in time. So we have a bloop single on a broken bat, and Benj overruns the baseball. The A's have a runner on second. Moab is here. What's up, Moab? Don's here. What's up, Don? Saying LFGM. So Butler on second. Bounced in the dirt. Gets away. Runner holds it second. The 1-0. Swung on a missed. 1-1. No, these are my least favorite. These are garbage. These jerseys are trash. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. Kurt's batting 209 on the season. The 2-1. Senga deals. And that one roped out to right. Taylor will make the catch. Butler will tag and go to third. One away. HD's back. What's up, everybody? Mario's here saying hello. Roadrunner says the Mets hit 4 home runs today and win. Hey, DK's here. What's up, DK? You hear voices in your head. Ronnie asked Keith if he hears voices in his head. All right, here we go. Runner on third, 1 out. Langolier is the batter. Inside, 1-0. Sean's here. What's up, Sean? Mets 9, A's 2, Senga 8 Ks. 10th pitch from Senga here in the first. And chopped foul, 1-1. A light afternoon schedule here. Only a couple games going on. The 1-1. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 1-2. Pittsburgh and Chicago Cubs are in the 7th inning. 3-1 there. Minnesota has a 7-2 lead over Toronto. The Angels and Reds just getting underway, as well as this game here. And the White Sox and Royals. I believe that's the game that's in a rain delay. Next game to start would be the Yankees and Rays at 6 o'clock. One and two the count. Senga nods yes. And we'll deal. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Two and two the count. Mr. Ray is back. What's up, Mr. Ray? Two and two the count. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch. 2 away. That'll bring up Soderstrom. It's a forkball, man. That's bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Soderstrom only with a 200 average here to start the season. 10 hits and 50 at-bats. 8 RBI so far. Runner at third for him here. He's a 2-out base hit. The 1-0. And down low, 2-0. Yo, Rising Rhino is here. What is up, Rising Rhino? Guys, for all your football needs, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. Now that the NFL season's over, he's got you covered with the UFL. And a ground ball down to first. And Senga will cover. Oh, my breath. Senga bent over. I'm not sure what was the issue was. The first baseman. Who's playing first today? Vientos. Vientos had no business going for that ball, but good thing Semien backed him up, and good thing Senga covered. So we get a 4-1 on the putout at first. So the leadoff single, followed by the error, is stranded. We go bottom one. Mets coming to bat. Once again, 17 straight innings without a run. And one over 18 and 3 over 27. Rhino, I think Rhino's got some NHL action coming up tonight over on his channel. So as the playoffs draw near, guys, make sure you're checking out Rising Rhino. But come NFL season, Rising Rhino and Dr. Delay are your 2 spots for all-day coverage every Sunday. Raymond says, way to come back. Sound good to get out of it. Let's come over. Let's take a look at the Met lineup today. The Met lineup today. Oh, look, it's 62 degrees today in Flushing. Francisco Lindor will lead off. Robert Jr. moved up to the number 2 hole. Polanco third, DHing. Bichette fourth, Vientos fifth. Alvarez sixth, Bench seventh, Semien eighth, and Taylor ninth. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one popped foul, 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count. Moab says, let's go Mats, let's go Lindor. Mr. Ray saying, let's go Mats. Rhino says he's got to set up the Abs game for tonight. Swung on a miss, and Lindor strikes out. Hey, fans, instead of singing along with that stupid song, let's start booing this guy. Making an out every at-bat. Luis Robert fouls it off. Two for his last 17. The 0-1. And fouled off quickly ahead 0-2 here. Jacob Lopez, the pitcher here for the A's. In 2 games so far this year, he's got a 6.48 ERA, 10 walks to 6 strikeouts. And the first 2 Mets have struck out. Nope, they said no swing there. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 to Robert. And that one ripped. Not in the left field for a base hit. Not sure how the third baseman missed that. Maybe just out of his reach. Oh, just under his glove. Instead of the third baseman, instead of getting in front of the ball and playing it, he tried to do a little glove save like a goalie would, and it went under his glove. So here's Polanco DHing. It's down low, 1-0. Tim is here. What's up, Tim? The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Tim says, just got back from Costco. Remind me to never go there on a weekend. Inside, 3-0. Star says, lucky break. Mets need to capitalize here and now. In for a strike, 3-1. Maria saying, let's go, Mets. DK reminding Tim never go to any grocery store on the weekend. 3-1 to count here from Lopez to Polanco. And a ground ball up the middle. Oh, the only play is the first. Not sure why. Don't know, maybe the shortstop didn't cover second. Either way, runner on second with 2 out now. 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up Bichette. CH is here. What's up, CH? In for a strike, 0-1. No, I don't challenge that. That's too close. There you go. Thank you, CH, for posting all the emotes in there. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one lined up the middle. Base hit. Robert headed to third. They're going to send him home. No throw, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Bo Bichette comes through with a 2-out single and stops that 17-inning stretch. I won't think that. I won't see. I don't know how to talk. I won't think the Mets offense is going to explode until I actually see them do it. Here's Vientos now. And he pops it up foul. First base side. And Kurtz will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the second, 1-0 Mets. It'll be Wilson, McNeil, and Muncy coming up for the A's. Once again, a couple things for the channel here. Once again, tomorrow is Sunday, so you know what that means. Over on the community tab on YouTube, the week schedule will be posted. But then tomorrow we have 3 streams. We have the MLB Power Ranking stream. Then we'll have the Mets A's game. And then we'll have the Braves Guardians game tomorrow night. Then Mets Dodgers on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night at 10 Eastern Time. Our first scheduled off day is Thursday. We have not had an off day since the season started. Frank T is here. What is up, Frank? James L. Welcome in, James. Love it. Seeing some new names in the chat every stream. All right, are we back? All right, the internet is back. Sorry about that, everybody. Don't know what happened, but the A's have runners on first and second, and nobody out. Jacob Wilson singled, and then McNeil singled, so back-to-back singles to start it here. 1-2 to count. No animals. One and two to count to Muncy. Swung on a miss at a ball in the dirt. He struck him out, one away. Alright, let's come over. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt. 2-0. The 2-0. On the outside. Oh, called the ball. 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Where are my mods not taking care of BS in the chat? And fouled off. 3-2. And a ground ball foul. 3-2 still. Pietro, welcome in. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. The 3-2. It fouled off again. The 3-2 from Senga. Inside ball 4. That'll load the bases. Bases loaded here. 1 out. Cito, what's up, Cito? Welcome in. And that one popped foul. 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Cheeto says hi from South Africa. The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1 and 2. MF says, hi, John. If he gets out of this, 50 memberships. Whoa. 1 and 2. Bases loaded. 1 out. Senga deals. Down low. 2 and 2. Excuse me. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Senga up to 37 pitches here with only 1 out in a second. Way too many. The 2-2. Down low, 3 and 2. You got to throw a fastball here now that you missed with that 3-2 pitch. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll walk in a run. Walk the 8 and 9 hitters. Still bases loaded with only 1 out. In for a strike, 0-1. And a little chopper foul in front of the plate, or to the side of the plate, 0-2. If you were to buy a Mets jersey, who would it be? Nolan McLean. McLean. The only other one I have is a Piazza jersey. The 0-2. And a ground ball up the middle. Semion's got it. He'll take it to the bag. The throw to first. Not in time. Another run will score. They're not Sacramento, Gary. Quit calling them Sacramento. It's 2-1 A's. Runner on third with 2 out now. Alvarez having another pitch column issue. This pitch column has added more time to the game than anything. Yo, MF, thank you so much. MF gifted 50 memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Congrats to all the new members. Outside 1-0. And that one lifted out to left. Benj running over. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side, but the A's get 2. It'll be Alvarez, Benj, and Semien coming up for the Mets. Thank you, MF, so much for going above and beyond like that. Yeah, last year we did that, but some folks didn't like it, so. So we got rid of it. We got rid of the bells and whistles. The Bob is here. What's up, Bob? The Bob saying, let's go A's. All right. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much once again, MF. Yeah, 50, right? I mean, unbelievable. If you want to be eligible for those gifted memberships, when somebody's kind enough to donate them, you have to hit that free subscribe button on the YouTube side. It is free to subscribe. All right, here we go. Bottom 2 once again. It'll be Alvarez, Benj, and Semien. Mets now down a run. Oh, we forgot to change our numbers here. They did get a run in the first. In for a strike, 0-1 to Alvarez. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. And Alvarez rips one out to left, but it hangs up, 1 away. Soderstrom made the catch. That'll bring up Benj. Inside. Ooh, got the corner. 0-1. Way inside. 1-1. The 1-1. And line foul. 1-2. The 1-2. It swings at a ball in the dirt. 2 away, nobody on. Robert says this dude needs to start hitting like he did in spring training. Agreed. And Semyon fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Yeah. Sean, that match against Obafemi and Brock is going to be unbelievable. The 1-1. And pulls one foul down the left field side, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, did he swing? No, 2-2. You know Reigns isn't beating Punk, right? Reigns isn't sticking around. He's disappearing after WrestleMania again. The 2-2. And a chopper. The pitcher off the mound throws it to first. Nice scoop there by Kurtz. Yikes. 1-3. The Mets go down 1-2-3. And we go to the third. Still 2-1 A's. Yo, MF gifts 20 more. Let's go. Thank you so much for going above and beyond like that. I can never repay you guys for doing stuff like that. We go to the third. Hopefully that covers all in the chat today, he said. I don't know why the software doesn't put it on screen. Richard says CM Punk's going to give him that GTS. They better not have Roman win. That'd be horrendous. All right, going to the third here. It'll be Langolier, Soderstrom, and Wilson with the A's up a run. Robert P says, and the Mets go down 1-2-3. You can put that on a loop. Yep. Up high, 1-0. You guys are welcome. The 1-0. And popped foul, 1-1. Now we have more Mr. Met emojis. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Senga is not sharp today. I mean, after 3 innings, you want your pitcher to be no higher than 45. He's at 48 now with nobody out in the third. 2-2 the count. Yeah, Maria says, let's get a 1-2-3. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Miss Gina with the chicken jockey. And that one ripped. Fair ball down the left field line. Down into the corner. Bench comes over. It'll be a leadoff double. Outside, 1-0. You said must not experiment. No, experiment. That's what the emojis are there for. Use them. Outside, 2-0. Excuse me. There's a strike. 2-1. Jacob says he doesn't want the belt on Roman again. Agreed. 2-1 to count. Down low, gets away. The runner will advance. Can we please stop having Alvarez play for this team? And that one crushed out to right. Back to the track at the wall, and it's out of here. 4-1 A's. That'll bring up Wilson. Singleton scored his first time. And a little weak chopper. That's going to be an infield single. No playoffs. We're not even going to be a 500 baseball team. Roadrunner says bullpen time. Look at it. They're all celebrating. Good for them for celebrating. The Mets don't do that. Outside 1-0. Outside 2-0. '60th pitch from Senga. Still nobody out in the third. Swung on a miss. 2-1. They're not, JK. This team is going to be worse than last year. A's are celebrating? Yeah, because they just hit a 2-run home run. Yeah, where the Mets stand there like this. Don't have any fun. And that's underneath Vientos at first. And everybody's safe. Like, have fun. You're playing a game. They're not rubbing it in. They're just celebrating their teammates. Up and in, 1-0 the count. He gets behind every batter. And that one ripped out the left. Foul, 1-1. Jonathan M. is here. What's up, Jonathan? Fouled off, 1-2. Brazoban getting warmed up already in the Met pen. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, ball 3. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Did he challenge? It's a strike. That's the first out of the inning. I would have done. He says countdown to Mendy getting fired. I would have done it after last night's ball game. After getting shut out. This team is going to fall apart fast if this doesn't change. Outside. Ooh, called a strike. 1-1. Bounced in the dirt. 2-1. The 2-1. Up high. 3-1. Is it Mendoza or is it the players? And that one ripped out to right. Into the gap at the wall, and that ball's out of here. It's 7-1 A's. And Kodai Senga is done for the day. I forget who it was saying, is it the players or is it Mendoza? Well, you got rid of all the other players and coaches from last year that didn't perform. You got all new ones and all new coaches except for the manager, and you have the same result. So you tell me what's the what hasn't changed? Stay positive. Don't tell people to stay positive when it's 7-1 in the third inning and the team shows no sign of life. Fans are allowed to be frustrated. What's up, District Nation? Guys, make sure you check out District Nation. Young man does a great job of calling play-by-play for not only the Washington Nationals, but he does other games as well. He did the Marlins Tigers game today. Stoney, what's up, Stoney? Welcome in. Sorry I didn't see you come in. Mendy is the common denominator. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Jonathan. The common denominator. In for a strike. 0-1. And he hit him. No, we didn't. 1-1. And a chopper down to third. Bichette on the backhand. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Butler. Third inning. This is his third at bat already. How you been, Stoney? How are things on the other side of the state? Down low, 1-1 the count. In for a strike, 1-2. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. But the A's put up a 5-spot, a 2-run home run and a 3-run home run. And it's 7-1 going bottom of the third inning. What's up, Caps? Are you kidding me? Nope, not kidding you. You know it's not going to change until Mendoza's gone. Even if the Mets were somehow to make a comeback today and win this game, Mendoza needs to go. For the Mets here in the bottom of the third, it'll be 9-1-2. Taylor, Lindor, and Robert. Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Inside, called a strike. That looked inside, but whatever. 0-1, excuse me. Mendoza, yep. Fouled off, 0-2. And that one hit out the center, but that'll fall in. So Taylor with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Lindor. Struck out his first at bat. What's up? Snowman's here. What's up, Snowman? Said he had some lunch with Mrs. Snowman and some of the daughters. Awesome stuff, Snowman. Yep. Left Senga out to dry. Didn't have it today. After he gave up the home run to make it 4-1, and then he gave up back-to-back singles, that should have been it. But no, he kept them in. 1-0 to count here to Lindor. And a little chopper foul, 1-1. All right, Robert, enough, dude. going to time you out here in a minute. Down low, 2-1. To 2-1. And that one popped up. The right fielder will come in. Butler will make the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Robert Jr. Singled and scored in the first. Inside, 1-0. And fouled off, 1-1. Darnell's here. What's up, Darnell? The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Are the Lindor Boo Birds singing yet? No. They're still singing along to that stupid song. And fouled straight back, 2-2. Oh, did somebody get timed out? The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Yeah, I think he's gotten, I don't know if he's hit safely. He's reached base safely in every game. The 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll put 2 on. That'll bring up Polanco. Been very busy with Snowman multimedia admin work. Wife's finishing her doctorate. So I'm taking the reins until this fall. Let her cheer wife Jody to finish. In for a strike, 0-1. Who better be benched after this game? Darnell, I missed it. And popped up. Foul territory, third base side. And it'll go out of play, 0-2. Yeah, I put a little bit of blame on Stearns as well. But the on-field production, we need better. This team on paper is better than the A's team. And that one lined. First baseman's got it. He goes to second for 1. They return to first. Nobody covering. So runners on the corners with 2 out now. That'll bring up Bichette. Had the RBI single in the first. Thank you, Charles, for posting the channel rules in the chat. Inside 1-0. Who cares about Nimmo? We don't need a players only meeting. I'm telling you. You want this to change for tomorrow? Fire the manager. Up and in, 2-0. Two 2-0 to Bichette. Inside 3-0. The 3-0. Up high, that looked like a ball, but he doesn't challenge. '50th pitch from Lopez coming up, so he's throwing a ton of pitches as well. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases for Vientos. And the Mets are a blast away from being back into this one. Vientos fouled out his first time. Nice play by Kurtz along the Met dugout, reaching over. Pitching coach for the A's is out to the mound here. Jermaine says the problem is Mendoza and nobody wants to do anything about it. Danny Cap says, you know, I agree, Big John. Jose says Mendoza's a terrible manager. Fire him ASAP. And Vientos bloops one out to left center field. And that'll hang up for Soderstrom. That'll retire the side. We go to the 4th. Still 7-1. I don't care who replaces him. It's like having a bad manager at a job. Sometimes you just got to get that manager out. You can keep replacing the players all you want. But when you still have the same results, maybe it wasn't the player's fault at all. All right, here we go to the 4th inning. Hey, we had a chance to get a couple back there, but failed to do it. So let's put up a goose. Let's hope the pitching can put up a goose egg here and give the hitters another chance. The only good thing is that it is still only the 4th inning. Yeah, the Capitals have a 3-1 lead over the Penguins. That's not good. No, it's 5-3 now. Come on, Penguins. That would have helped the Flyers. Oh, I don't think it really matters, does it? No, it does not. Okay, so that one doesn't really matter. Brazoban's still on the mound here. First pitch is outside, ball one. Oh, there's looking at the ballpark now. There's hardly anybody there. There's a strike, 2-1. Joseph says the Masters is better watching than this waste of millions. But yet, here you are. Karen. And chopped foul, 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Cap says, I just looked up Vientos' 2 at-bats. 2 first pitch swinging, 2 outs. That'll bring up Langoliers. He doubled his last at-bat and scored on the home run by Soderstrom. That one fouled off, 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Jonathan M. says, get rid of Mendy now. He's not coming back after this season anyway. Exactly. Did he go? They checked down at first. No swing, 2-2. And that one lined up the middle. Oh, caught by Lindor. 2 away. That'll bring up Soderstrom. He's 1 for 2 with that 2-run home run. Fouled straight back, 0-1. I have to agree. I kind of agree and disagree with Mike. Truth is, we didn't want Senga back. I personally did. I know a lot of Met fans didn't. And you guys, well, it turns out you guys are right. And that one ripped. Oh, and to right field. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Wilson. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Inside, 1-0. Well, he wasn't a free agent. What do you mean? Other teams would have been interested. He couldn't talk to other teams. He's under contract with the Mets. 2-0 the count. And there's a strike. 2-1. Bowman, no caps. Swung on a miss. 2-2. So do your chat messages, dude. And a ground ball to third. Bichette's got it. Fired across. That'll retire the side. We go bottom four, still 7-1. So it'll be Alvarez, Benj, and Semyon. Hey, PA's here. What's up, PA? Welcome back. Oh, Keith with Don Mattingly. All right, Alvarez will lead it off here. That was cool that they were showing some pictures of what the guys did in the offseason. Inside 2-0. The 2-0. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 2-1. Well, if the A's are bad, what are the Mets? And that one hit out to center. And this will hang up. One away. Down low, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Gelbs. Right down the middle, 2-1. Lovelady was DFA'd today, so learn what you're talking about, Eric. The 2-1. Inside, did he go? They said he went 2-2. The 2-2. And that one lined. Base hit in the left field. So a 1-out single will bring up Semien. The Lovelady was DFA'd, Caps. People come in and spew stuff. They must not be real fans because they don't pay any attention to what goes on with this team. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Lopez steps off. And a grounder foul, 2-1. Two and one the count. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 3. Yeah, they did bring up Kimbrel. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And swung on a miss. That would have been ball 3. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1, excuse me. The 1-1. The throw down to second, not in time. Ben steals the bag. 70th pitch from Lopez. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1. And that one popped up. Out to shallow right field. Butler's there. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 5th. Still 7-1 A's. Boyd says, I'm 46 years old. My first Mets game was Keith Hernandez's first game as a Met in Toronto. Well, it wasn't in Toronto. They didn't have interleague play then, so the Mets did not play to Toronto. DK is not looking good. Nope. Not looking good at all. Another game that'll have an impact on the Flyers, the Devils and Red Wings. They're tied at 1 after 1. If the Devils can somehow win that game, that'll help the Flyers. In for a strike, 0-1. Brazelbon's still on the mound here. Outside, 1-1. What do you mean, Caps? What do you mean about Robert? And McNeil puts down a bunt. Alvarez scoops it when it's foul, so it's still 1-2. Now I have an issue with that. McNeil laying down a bunt there, up 7-1. Next one would be up by the ear. The Devils are out. Frank, listen when I talk. Dude, I said up by that it would help the Flyers. Outside, 2-2. Oh, 13 game streak. Gotcha. Two and two the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Fouled off, 0-1. There's a strike. Quickly ahead 0-2. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Nice play by Benj to keep it to a single. That'll bring up Cortez. He's 1 for 1. A 3-run home run and a walk. And a little chopper foul up the third base side, 0-1. No, I am not doing the Flyers game tonight. Because this one probably won't be done by the time that one starts. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Pick-off throw, not in time. The 2-2. Pop foul, we'll do it again. And right near the bag, Lindor will step on second for 1. Toss over to first. Double play. 6-6-3 double play. We're halfway through. Still 7-1 ace. Mets slow out of the gate again. Yep. No, out of the gate, they got a run in the first. They led this game 1-0. Exactly, Miss Gina. Enough is enough already. Mendy should have gotten fired up after that butt attempt, but whatever. All right, for the Mets, it'll be back to the top of the lineup here in the fifth. Good thing it's 7:01, he said. All right, Lindor leading off here. Lopez still on the mound here. And Lindor slices one in the right field. First pitch swinging, it's a leadoff single. That'll bring up Robert Jr. Robert singled in the first, walked in the third. Scored the Mets' only run. Inside, 1-0. And a ground ball foul, 1-1. No way, a shutout. What do you mean a shutout? The Mets have a run. What are you talking about? What's up, Blast Radius? How are you? The 1-1. Up high. Oh, called a strike. That looked high, but no challenge. So Brooks Raley getting warmed up in the Mets pen. If the player's not going to challenge, I can't complain about the call. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two and two to count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Polanco, who's 0 for 2. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count here. Runner on first. Lopez throws it over to first. Not in time. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. '80th pitch from Lopez. Man, fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So after a leadoff single, the next 2 Mets strike out. This young man came into today's ball game with almost a 7 ERA. He's given up 1 to the Mets. That one shot down the right field line. Foul. Bichetto 1 for 1 today. RBI single in the first. Walked in the third, but was stranded there. Bichette drives one out to right. Back towards the wall. No, he caught it. No. Oh, they're saying it's a home run. They're saying Bichette just hit a 2-run home run. I need to see it. I don't know if it's a home run or not. The fielder did not catch it. I need to see a replay because this does not look like a home run to me. Come on, SNY, can we get a replay? They're celebrating. And the next batter's up, so no replay. Down low, oh, called a strike to Vientos. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Man, it is a home run. It hit the railing behind the line. Down low, 1-1. So Bichette's got all three runs batted in today. CH, then I couldn't do this. The 1-1. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. Vientos will challenge. It was called a strike. So it's either 1-2 or 2-1, and it's a strike. One and two to count. And now it was called the ball, and now the A's will challenge. And it's outside, 2-2. The A's are now out of challenges. They have lost both their challenges. The 2-2. And popped up. Out to shallow right. Butler will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Mets get 2. We go to the 6th. It's now 7-3. Leo's here. What's up, Leo? Well, that means you don't have channel notifications turned on then, because it sends out an alert every time I start a stream. The Cubs lost again. The Cubs had second and third in the bottom of the 11th inning with nobody out and did not score. I mean, we're complaining about the Mets being bad. I mean, the Mets are 500 right now. Could you imagine being the Cubs right now? They're under 500. They are under 500 right now. Yeah, CH, you guys still got to take care of that problem in your chat over there. I don't know. I don't know if he's personal friends with Fitzy or not, but and Fitzy's been here. We've been together with Fitzy for a long time. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, we got a couple back, so let's see what we can do this inning. Let's put up another goose egg and see what the offense can do in the bottom of the inning. And her name says Cubs basically had the best defense last season. Oh, you saw the alert? Oh, maybe you just weren't. Okay. That one missed. Brooks Raley, the new pitcher here. It'll be 9-1-2. The 1-0. And that one laced out the left. Bench will make the catch. One away. Inside 1-0. Down low 2-0. The 2-0. That fouled off 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled off again, 2-2. Stanley's here. What's up, Stanley? Struck him out, 2 away. Yeah, well. Two out, nobody on here for Kurtz. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Dumps in the dirt, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. The 3-1. Now inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Langoliers. And that one hit out the center. And it's caught at the edge of the warning track. The Mets bullpen puts up another 0. We go bottom 6. It'll be Alvarez, Benj, and Semien coming up. All right. I need to listen to some kind of song that's going to get me back into this. Let's come back over to the chat here real quick. No. After Monday, the Mets, or after Sunday's game, the Mets go out to LA for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Stanley says time for a Mets comeback. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see, we're probably going to get a pitching change here for the A's as well. Lopez was up to 80-something pitches. That is not what I am listening to. Oh, man. A lot of you guys would probably be embarrassed to know what song I was listening to. A lot of you guys would probably be like, I've never even heard of that singer. A West Coast trip immediately, not ideal. Nope. In for a strike, 1-1. Oh, Lopez still on the mound here. What's he up to? 90 pitches. The 1-1. And Alvarez hits one out to center field. To the Clark at the wall. He does not make the catch. They're saying it's in play. Alvarez thinks it's a home run. The call on the field is in play. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. No. Let's see. Oh, that's a home run. That's a home run. It hit the top of the fence and then bounced and hit the wall. He had it and it popped out of his glove. It's a crew chief review. This is going to be a home run. Senga started, Leo. It was a country song. OMG song. No, it was not the OMG song. So a leadoff home run for Alvarez. His 4th of the year. Leads the team. Oh, let's update our information here. I have not updated our information since we had that one run. Doing a bad job there. I should be fired. Here's Benj now. And he fakes a bunt down low, 1-0. They're out of challenges. That should have been called a strike, honestly. Let me come back over to the chat. See if... There's a strike, 1-1. Captures number 4 for Alvarez. Inside, 2-1. Jeremy Baird just hit that subscribe button. Thank you, Jeremy. That's 5. We've gained 5 today. Welcome in, everybody. Outside, 3-1. Joe Kunal up in the A's bullpen. Kuhnel. The 3-1. Inside, ball 4. And that's going to be it. We're getting a pitching change. I'm surprised he started the inning. Wow, he didn't hit his 4th home run last season until July 22nd. Yikes. Let's just come over and take a look. Getting a pitching change here, everybody. Oh, sorry about Frank, I just saw your text message. Hopefully everything's okay, buddy. Oh, Stoney texted me too. Thank you guys for those messages. All right. Raymond says, let's go. Keep the hits and walks coming. All right, Joe Kunal, Kuhnel. Big righty. Semi in the batter. Outside, 1-0. Mr. John, thank God you can't be fired. Where would we be? Your seat is always safe. All 162 again. Outside, 2-0. Jorge says, we need 100 likes, baby, and we will win. We rolling. We rolling. What? 2-0 to Semien. And a little chopper foul, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one laced into left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Benj on his way to third. He's safe. So runners on the corners here with nobody out for Taylor. Stanley says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. She's upstairs right now. I think she's getting ready. She's going to take another trip, this time for work. Not as long. She's leaving tomorrow. She'll be back Wednesday. So she says perfect timing because it's a late night game, so. Oh, Beatty's going to be the pinch hitter here. Beatty comes up in this game as the tying run. Here we go. The small crowd getting into it here. The first pitch to Beatty. And pops it up. First pitch swinging. Out the center. Clark makes the catch. Here comes Benj. The throw to the plate is offline. And it's 7-5. Here comes Lindor. 1 for 3 today. Paula, first off, please, it is only Saturday afternoon, Paula. It's only Saturday. CH says Lindor is due. And he pops one up out the shallow left. Onto the track. Oh, man, makes the adjustment and makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. Oh, that one almost popped out of his glove. And Robert hits a ground ball to short. They'll flip it to second for the force. That'll retire the side, but the Mets get 2 more. We go to the 7th. Yeah, first pitch swing. I don't get it. Right, Caps? All right, here we go to the 7th. We got to hope the bullpen puts up another 0. Lindor is ice cold, says Caps. Once again, I don't know if he's still here right now, but MF was in the chat earlier. Thank you so much, MF. 70 gifted subs today, gifted memberships today from MF. Only 9 outs left, Sean. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Paulie D says, I'm staying right here. If I turn the game on now, the bullpen will give up a 5 spot. And here's Craig Kimbrell getting his first appearance since being called up today. And that one lined out the center. Robert, back to the track. He'll make the catch. One away. One pitch, one out. $70 is a banger. It was unbelievable. He gifted 50, and then a little bit later, he came back and gifted 20 more. And I didn't count. I don't know if they gave all 50 out or not. There's a first pitch strike, 0-1. Cap says every time the Mets swing first pitch, it's an out. Down low, 1-1. CH says, oh, such memories. My 2018 closer. The 1-1. And that one lined foul, 1-2. One and two the count. Did he go? They checked down at first. He went, struck him out. 2 away. Yo, did he give out 10 more? Well, I'm sorry then, MF, because I only saw the 50 and the 20. And then he says 10 more. Let me come over and look. 80. Thank you so much. McNeil takes a strike. 80 today. Forgive me. It is 80. Let's go, MF. And that one lined in the center. That'll get it down for a base hit. McNeil's 3 for 4 today. 2 hits last night, 3 today. So I missed the other 10, so congrats to whoever got those. Here's Muncy. Chops foul, 0-1. CH says, wow, Craig Kimbrell K. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Mr. Ray says you always do a good job, John. Oh, just missed. Alvarez is going to challenge. And it's a strike. Struck him out. The Mets still have one challenge left. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. We're going bottom 7. For the Mets, it will be Polanco, Bichette, and Vientos coming up. Oh, I forgot to add the other. Home run here. Up high, 1-0. Sterner, the new pitcher here. And that one's roped down the right field line, back towards the corner. Out of here! And the Mets are within a run. So while we're updating that, let's update that. The Mets now have 3 home runs on the day. All right, we have updated our numbers. Bichette swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Number 1 for Polanco. Bichette takes one in the dirt, 1-1. Oh, up and in. That could have been called a strike, but no challenges for the A's. Ball 2, 2-1. And fouled straight back, 2-2. Two and two the count. The pitch. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Three home runs for the Mets today. A 2-run shot by Bichette, a solo shot by Alvarez, and now a solo shot by Polanco. And fouled off again, still 3-2. The 3-2. And that one line foul. We'll do it again. Three and two. Outside, ball 4. 9-pitch walk for Bichette. That'll bring up Vientos. Kristen says, let's go Mets. We need this win. Vientos hope for his last 13. The first pitch to Swaggy V. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. CH says Mets refusing to lay down. Love it. Who's that? Oh, Luke Weaver getting warmed up in the Met pen now. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Nice pitch, Eric. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the pitcher. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. Or, excuse me, now it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Alvarez. Will a runner on him, 1 out. One out, one on here for Alvarez. The first pitch. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, right down the middle. Nice pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Cap says we can't fight to lose. Gotta win this game now. Two and 1 to count. Sterner deals. Takes a strike. 2-2. Come on, Alvarez. What are you looking for, man? Scott Barlow getting warmed up in the A's pen. The 2-2. And a chopper to third. I want to be in the left field for a base hit. Yeah, I agree with Gary. Off the bat, I was thinking double play. But Muncy made a diving attempt, and it went under his glove. Let's look. Just out of his reach on the dive. So that'll bring up Benj, who's 1 for 2 on the day. The pitching coach out to talk to the reliever, Sterner. The real James Phillips is here now. What's up, James? We had an imposter James Phillips here before. Once again for the Mets here. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Bichette at second. Alvarez at first. Benj the batter. Inside, 1-0. No challenges for the A's. They are out of challenges. The 1-0. So nice pitch, swung and foul tip. 1-1. Cap says, come on, Benj, this is your moment. 1-1 to count. Sterner will set and deal. And that one blooped out to left. Soderstrom's there. 2 away. That'll bring up Semien, who's 1 for 3. Mike says stay out of the double play, which they did. I mean, it was a fly out, but hey, you give Semien an opportunity now. Tom says, I'm having good feelings about this. And Semien rifles one out to left. Soderstrom on the way in. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets get a run. We go to the 8th, 7-6. Once again, got to ask the bullpen to put up a goose egg. We have 4 people over on the Rumble side, even though nobody's chatting. Spiritual says, like the stream. Yeah, what are we up to? We're up to 85 likes with 148 people watching. Let's go. If you are new here, my name's John. I do go live for every Mets game, no matter how frustrating. Take a look. How did the Devils do today? The Bruins. Or where's the 2-2? 2-2 Devils and Red Wings. Our Flyers dropped the puck at 7 o'clock tonight. And somebody asked me if I was doing that game. No, because I told them this one wouldn't be over. Mitchell, welcome in. Is Senga washed up? What do you mean? Senga's first 2 starts were good starts. Coming into today, his ERA was 3.09. All right, Luke Weaver will be the new Met pitcher here. And a chopper. Oh, Weaver's got it. He'll flip it to first. 1 away. What's odd is Senga's first 2 starts of the year, even though he's got a loss, his ERA is only 3.09. We're both on 5 days rest. Today was the first time where it's been 6 days rest, and he got lit up. Down low, 1-0. Bud says, I heard crickets chirping. The 1-0 to Clark. Inside, 2-0. The 2-0. And that one popped foul, 2-1. Well, Mark Leiter Jr. getting warmed up in the pen now. Outside, 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. CH says Mets with 6 outs to spare. Definitely have enough time to pull it off. I've had chocolate-covered crickets before. Not a fan. The 3-2. And that pass Vientos in the right. A 1-out single. Back to the top of the lineup with Butler. No worries, Maria. Hopefully everything's okay. He was never really a Met. He was in the Mets minor league system, but he was never really a Met. Oh, and 1 to count here from Weaver. Runner on first with 1 out. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Miss Gina says she wouldn't have the guts to eat crickets. Yo, there is, speaking of crickets, there he is. Spirit in the sky, what is up, crickets? Somebody that's a member, put the crickets in the chat now. The 0-2 from Weaver. Down low, 1-2. I don't think he posted a link. What the? Yeah, I don't know. I keep forgetting I gotta change that. Swung on a miss, 2 away. That'll be Kurtz. Pick-off throw, not in time. What's up, Rivy? Outside, 1-0. Is it Rivy or RLVY? Welcome in, either way. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. All right, come on, Weaver. You don't want to walk this guy. You don't want to face Langoliers. The 3-1 to Weaver. And fouled off from Weaver, excuse me. 3-2 now. The 3-2. Weaver deals. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Langoliers. Matt Killer. Pitching coach will come out and talk to Weaver. Give him a little break here. No matter what happens here in the top of the 8th, the Mets have 9, 1, and 2 coming up. It'll be Beatty, Lindor, and Robert Jr. Hey, John, FL John followed over on the Rumble side. Thank you so much. In for a, inside 1-0. Ruby says, pop out to center field is my hope. DK's back saying, oh, wow, they came back. Nice, yep. So far, but now the A's are threatening here. With two out in the top of the 8th. The 1-0. Bounced in the dirt, 2-0. Come on, Weaver. The 2-0 steps off. '20th pitch from Weaver. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. He's completely lost the strike zone here. Come on, dude. Now you got to throw him a fastball strike. There's a strike, 3-1. Yep, Weaver is throwing a lot of pitches. He's up to 21 here in the inning. Sean says someone said the Mets would get 4 homers. Somebody did say that too. Who was that? And that's through the whole bench and the no throw to the plate, and the A's get an insurance run. Come on, Weaver. Damn it. Soderstrom swings and misses at the first one, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one's absolutely crushed out to right. And that ball's out of here. It's now 11-6. So what happens when you walk people? Moron. Fouled off, 0-1. This is 2 straight bad outings for Weaver. Down low, 1-1. Cap says it. Weaver screws us again. Yep. And now a ground ball. Semyon makes a stop. Over to first. That'll that'll end the inning. But the A's put up a 4 spot. We go bottom 8. 11-6. Excuse me. All right, let's see if the Mets can crawl back in it here. Only 6 outs to go now. So what? Who cares what the payroll is, Joseph? Are you paying it? Is it coming out of your pocket? Never understand fans that complained about what the payroll was. I don't know what I don't know the ins and outs of the contracts. Sanger and Weaver bid us today. Yep. Who cares what the contract is? There's not going to be a baseball season next year anyway. So Beatty will lead it off. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Lighter, the new pitcher. Nine 1-2 from the Mets. Fouled off, 0-2. Because you gave that payroll to some other small market teams, they would win. We'll go complain about the small market teams. Their owners are making billions of dollars off of the sport and not spending the money. Look at the most profitable teams from last year, and look how many of those profitable teams are low spending. That's why there needs to be a salary floor and not a salary cap. Beatty swings and misses one away. And don't type in all caps either. Okay. Keep calling in the WFAN some more and listen to those clowns talk. Two and 0 the count here to Lindor. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Right, Caps? No, there won't be baseball next year. Not a full season, if any. The 0-1. And popped up. Foul territory. Langoliers. And it goes out of play. The 0-2. And he went, struck him out. They checked down at first. He said he swung. We go to the 9th. It's 11-6. Big John in chat. See you tomorrow dinner time. Well, the Mets play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Or 1:30. Maybe. Maybe they should just forfeit and go out to LA. Brody saying hello, everyone. What's up, Brody? We are going to the ninth. Yeah, that could be. Yes, it is a long season, but that could make it even longer if your team stinks. The Mets lose today; they're under 500. With an easy part of the schedule already done. Can the Mets not get swept by the A's? And fouled off 0-1. Garcia, the new pitcher. Swung on a missed 0-2. Bichette. Nice scoop by Vientos. One away. Okay, Michael. Then go get a job with Sports Radio or ESPN if you're that intelligent. Swung on a missed 0-1. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for always being here, Charles. And it's not good. Mendoza will not get a fourth season if he makes it through this one. Line the other way for a 1-out single. Up high. Oh, called a strike. 0-1. Up high. 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. What's going on? Is this the manager sucks. That's what's going on. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. No, John, there won't be. They won't do anything. Steve Cohen and David Stearns don't have the chutzpah. The chutzpah. To do the right thing. The 2-2. And a chopper in front of the plate. That's a fair ball. The runner goes to second. You stopped. I haven't banned anybody off my channel. What are you talking about? But keep talking like you know what you're doing. I just stopped reading the chat. You guys can say all the nonsense you want. I just don't read it anymore. Cricket says, how come baseball doesn't have cheerleaders? John, what with Holmes goes down, what happens? Mania to the race? I would call up Scott. Not Tom. I'd call up Christian Scott. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Jason says it. Mendoza needs to go. He's killing this team. Miss Gina. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. We go bottom 9. It's 11-6 A's. So once again, thank you all so much for coming in today. Unfortunately, we're on the short side of things. But we have Freddie Peralta on the mound tomorrow. Yeah, I'll time guys out, but I won't block people. Unless it's a bot. James says Mets are going to win 12-11 right now. I can't see what that is. Is that Grimace? Anyone watching the Masters? No. Golf is garbage. Yeah, maybe for you, Crickets. My team hasn't made it yet. PA says golf. Oh, you hugged me. Whoa, bless you. Medina will be the new pitcher here for the A's. Want to know the count here. On the outside corner, 1-1. No redirect when we're done today. But make sure that you hit that thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that free subscribe button on the YouTube side. It's the follow button on all the other sides. We will be back live tomorrow afternoon. We have the MLB Power Ranking stream coming out tomorrow. We have the Mets and A's. And then we'll be live for Sunday Night Baseball tomorrow night as well. And a little chopper to second. Over to first. One away. And the Flyers take an early 1-0 lead. A minute 17 in. Let's go. Here's Bichette. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Cricket says, bless you, Mrs. PAS. She said, glad Crickets has got that kind of power. Thank you, Crickets. DO2. Outside, 1-2. Thank you, Charles, as always. And thank you for your team for hanging out with us. This will get better. And swung on a miss, 2 away. The Mets are down to their final out. The Mets game's at 1:30, Miss Gina. The Mets game is at 1:30. Now I just have the Flyer game playing in my ear. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. And a chopper in front of the plate. Langoliers has got it. Throw down the first, and the ball game is over. The A's jump out to a 7-1 lead today. The Mets clawed back to make it 7-6. before the bullpen imploded and gave up 4 more runs. So the A's have won the first 2 of this series. The Mets fall to 7-8 on the year. Thank you to all my mods in the chat. Once again, thank you to MF with the 80. Let me just double check. It's 80. 81 memberships. So somebody else became a member. Dread became a member. Welcome, Dread. But then MF gifted 80 memberships today, so I appreciate going above and beyond to support the channel like that. We will be back live tomorrow afternoon for Mets and A's Game 3 of the series. Freddie Peralta on the mound. Thank you all so much. Oh, you know what? Let me check. If our guy Fitzy's live, we'll redirect over to Fitzy. So let me check. See if Fitzy's live. And we'll send everybody over there. Thomas Fitzpatrick is live, so we'll redirect everybody on YouTube over to Fitzy. Fitzy's got the Cardinals and Red Sox tonight. Tell him PAS sent you over. All right, everybody. Thank you all once again so much. And we will see you tomorrow afternoon.